Hey there, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Texas Cruising 6.2. Now today I would like to talk about Alex Choi. Now Alex Choi has a very good, very popular channel, YouTube channel. And he actually collaborates a lot with DDE, Daily Driven Exotics. And I don't know if you guys remember, well, if you guys are familiar with Alex Choi's channel, like 11 or 10 months ago, he was actually arrested in Beverly Hills by an officer by the name of Peña, Police Officer Peña, Beverly Hills Police Department. Now, what makes this a very unique case is that Mr. Peña has had, Police Officer Peña has had a lot of run-ins with YouTubers, Daily Different Exotics, Alex Choi, Effstop, among others in California. And when he actually stops you, he has like a very cocky attitude. A lot of people say that he hates being video recorded. Other people say, it's the jealousy, of being a police officer, having to stop these guys that are easily 10, 15 years younger than you in driving Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Jaguars. When he was arrested, it was actually very weird because they took Alex down to downtown, They booked him. He was actually in jail for 2-3 hours. Then all of a sudden, they just let him walk out. So I don't know if they realized that the charges that Officer Peña brought up against him were not going to stick. But the thing is, they just let him go. Now, like a month later, they had another run-in where Officer Peña stops him for supposedly illegal exhaust and gave him a ticket. Now, the reason I'm making this video is that Alex Choi, like last week, they had court for one of the times that they had a run-in. Like I said, they've had several. And I guess Alex Choi won the case, and he had all the charges that were brought up against him. I think there were 3 charges. And I'm going to add some photos and videos of his Instagram account. He's actually been taunting Officer Peña online and showing the tickets and then showing where, all offenses, all charges were dropped. Now, I don't know if that's a very smart idea. Alex Choi lives in California and is always around the Beverly Hills area. But then I also understand his point, how an officer like that could really, get you upset. And for some reason, he seems to have it out for all these YouTubers. And like, for instance, there's this YouTuber by the name of Effstop, and he drives a beautiful blue Jaguar. And he has also had like maybe 3 run-ins with Officer Peña, and it's always the same thing: illegal exhaust, which none of these cars have aftermarket exhaust. They actually have the exhaust that come from the factory. Illegal exhaust, and he also ticketed him for not having a front license plate.
He's probably gonna light me up, maybe around this corner here. Oh, there it is.
So, the reason why I pulled you over is your modified exhaust.
Oh, it's stock.
You sure about that?
Yeah, it's a stock car.
I don't think I believe you on that one.
As you can see, it is Officer Peña, the one that actually gave him the tickets. So it seems like for some odd reason, Officer Peña has nothing better to do but follow these guys around. I mean, even when they're just parked. I mean, he's parked and he takes the time to write him 2 tickets. How does he know that?
Alright guys, just had dinner with a couple friends. Now I just noticed there's something on my windshield wiper right here. I'm gonna guess it's some sort of parking ticket. Let's take a look. Oh dude, are you fucking kidding me right now? Let's see what we got here. No way. Hold on. Let me wait for the camera to focus. Hold on. Let me step into the light right here. It seems to be a non-moving violation. $25, no front plate. But I just noticed something on the bottom here. It's fucking Officer Peña. Now this is the same guy. I remember this guy now. All right, it's starting to make sense. This is the same guy who pulled me over several months ago because I drove past him on Rodeo Drive at night. He had someone else pulled over to the side, and my quote-unquote modified exhaust was too loud, so he jumped in his car, left the guy that he pulled over on Rodeo alone, and went after me, claiming that I had a modified exhaust. So when he figured it was a stock exhaust, and I convinced him, he then said, oh, you have tints, no front plate, and here he is several months later, because he probably got mad that I called him out in a video. No way, he just gave me a non-moving parking violation for no front plate, a police officer in Beverly Hills. Yeah, dude, this is the same damn officer that pulled over daily driven exotics.
Now, the most famous stop that Officer Peña has against a YouTuber, it's against Dave from DDE, Daily Driven Exotics. Now, here's the clip.
How are you? Good, thanks. Can I see your driver's license, please?
Yeah, sure.
You have your registration and insurance?
Yeah.
What brings you to California, man?
Excuse me?
I said, what brings you to California?
Why would that be any of your business? I'm just hanging out.
Because you have a Canada driver's license? You don't have a... Where's your California driver's license?
I don't live here. I give you a Canadian driver's
So that's
license.
exactly what I'm trying to figure out. You're giving me smart answers, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of something.
It's not a smart answer.
It
I don't.
kinda is.
You're not customs. I don't need to explain to you why I'm here.
Okay, so you need a California driver's license to drive in California.
No, you don't.
Are you a tourist?
Yes.
Okay, do you have your passport with you?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Do you have your international driver's license?
Excuse me?
Do you have your international driver's license?
You're a cop. You should know I don't need that. I'm a Canadian citizen. You have a treaty with us. I'm gonna exit the vehicle to get my passport.
You actually do need it, just so you know.
No, you don't.
Okay, we'll find out right now.
Sure.
Okay, get it.
Have you seen the news lately?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. Have you seen the news of the other U.S. officer that tried to tell a Canadian just recently?
Nope.
Oh, you should check the news.
I don't care for it.
You don't care for it?
No.
So you don't care to do your job
That's
properly?
not my business.
No, it is your job to do your
Do me a
business.
favor, look for that. I don't care for you to question me right now.
So you don't care to do your job properly?
I am doing pumps. Get in the car.
Why'd you pull me over?
Your modified exhaust, the stop sign. You
There's
just
no
ran.
modified exhaust.
Okay,
And the what?
sit in the car.
The what were you about to say?
The stop sign you just ran.
I didn't run a stop sign.
Just saw you.
Which one?
Lamita, sit down.
Which one?
I just told you. You're so busy asking me questions. You're not answering you're not listening to my answers. I said the one on Lamitas.
I didn't run any stop sign. I have everything on camera.
Okay, that's fine. So do I.
Pardon?
I said so do I.
So you can see in that video, Officer Peña is very adamant that Dave needs a California driver's license. And Dave actually starts educating him on how he actually doesn't. Because he's actually down here as a tourist and something about a treaty. And I've heard of that before. There was another young lady that was stopped in Georgia. And same thing, she was ticketed for not having a Georgia driver's license. So when Dave starts telling the officer about this case that was very well known, he literally completely just shuts him off and lied about a stop and also about the illegal exhaust, same thing. And Dave from Daily Different Exotics was able to get all those charges actually dropped. Here's the clip of that.
Ticket. Okay. And the ticket's for not having a valid California driver's license. Just so you guys know, I'm Canadian. I have a valid Canadian driver's license, and that's completely legal anywhere in the United States. So long, just so you guys know this, for all my fellow Canadians, so long as you don't have any outstanding traffic tickets that have not been paid and are overdue, because then you are likely banned in whatever state you got that traffic ticket. And if you are banned in one state, you are actually banned in every state. So you can have a valid Canadian driver's license because your license can be valid back at home here in Canada, but you can be banned in the United States from driving even with a valid license. So that's the one thing you need to know. However, in this circumstance, I don't have any of that going on. I just have a valid driver's license and I have no outstanding tickets in anywhere in the United States, okay? So you guys know that, but I wanted to add that in. At the end of this traffic ticket, officer follows it up with, after he serves it to me, with, I need to leave the area because my car is subject to tow.
So with that being said, your car is subject to tow.
What?
Why? Because you're driving your own license in California.
I can do that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can. I have a Canadian driver's license. It's not illegal to drive here with that.
Okay, that's what I'm telling you. So my suggestion to you is I'm not going to tow your car. I'm letting you know that your car is subject to tow. Okay? So with that being said, I suggest that you probably go and park your car somewhere and not drive anywhere.
So yeah, guys, so whoever's in charge of Officer Peña down there at Beverly Hills Police Department, I think they better you know, deal with this situation right now before it goes into something bigger and somebody gets hurt. Because let's be honest, who in the world would want to get stopped just for the sake of getting stopped?